Krishna. Or what will be our destination? You, even if you're following Varnashram Dharma, still you have to go to the road of hell. You have to go to the road of hell. Just like in the time of lunchtime, we listen from the mouth of the Vaishnavas. What is Swarga? What is Bullock? What is Bhuvalok? What is Swargalok? We're discussing lunchtime. So these are 14 planetary systems. What are they speaking their names? Set planets inferior and Prithvi, Earth, counting with the Earth, 7 up. So we are wandering these 14 planetary systems. This is a description also of the hell. So we have to go to the road of hell. What is the road of? It's one kind of hell that there are very small insects there. They are poisonous insects. When the jiva comes there, these insects, they bite the jivas and they feel so much like burning sensation. Just like in Brazil. Do you heard about Amazon River in Brazil? There are some very small insects there, also in this river, Amazon River. If they bite you, you become like poisoned and then you die. And it's very small insects inside the Amazon River. It gives you so much of suffering and then you can even die. I have been 2 times or 3 times to Amazon. Manaus in Amazonas is a great river, big river, gigantic. Is the Amazon River. Is in India? He's asking. No, it's in Brazil. Very hot there also. It's very hot. So, what I want to say is that how is the road of hell? In this hell, the paradas are punished there. One person is doing punya karma. At the same time, also he's doing pap. Since there's no any person, never heard about one person who only did pious deeds. And also never heard about one person who only did sinful activities. Pap and punya, we're doing both. And we have to suffer both or enjoy both. For example, if you did some punya, okay, then there's a plus, you go up. It's not only plus and minus. All the punya you did, you go to Swarga because of this. Then if you do some sin, so that means you can only stay in Swarga for a limited time. And then also because of your sin, you'll be punished for some time also. So, Raurava is the name of a hell. In the Bhagavad explain about 28 kinds of hell. Vishnu Purana and other Puranas explain about also many other kinds of hell. 28? 28? Even actually there are 8,400,000 species and also 8,400,000 kinds of hell. 8,400,000 number of species, also same number of hell are there. So today we're speaking about the kata. I'll tell you some experience I have. He was checking the proper time for the marriage ceremony with the birth charts of her daughter. He went to a Brahmana for a Brahmana to check the birth charts. A rich man, a rich man. You know those people who check the birth charts? They say Panditji. They call Panditji or an astrologer. And then this astrologer was checking. Okay, this for your marriage of your daughter. Then this man left, and the Pandit continued sitting. Then a very big and fat man came. Just by seeing this man, the Pandit was afraid. Well, who are you? 15 years ago, you died. I remember. What are you doing here? I even burned your body like I did the fire sacrifice. I mean, the burning of your body. I was there. How you came here? Then this man said, yes, this is true. I died. I became a Jamadut. Why? You came to take me? No, no, no. You see, because you know this rich man who came here for the marriage date of his daughter's ceremony, marriage date of his daughter's marriage ceremony. After 5 minutes, this rich man will die, and I am a messenger of Jam Maharaj. My duty is to take him. My duty is to take him. So I cover this area here, and it's like some police. They have some special area. Each person covers one area. So, so I have to 3 minutes. So you are my old friend. That's why I thought, let me come to see my friend. That's why I came. Very nice. Okay, tell me how you became Jamaduta. Who becomes a Jamaduta? What is the duty of the Jamaduta? Then he said, look, the person that 100 times goes to hell and 100 times goes out of the hell. Like 100 times going and coming back. 100 times coming and going from hell. So the Maharaj makes the person his messenger, Dut, Jamadut. But who beats the persons who are in the hell? Who chastises the others who are in the hell? The person who come and go from hell thousands of times. Then they have this job of beating the other. Not all they get this job. Only those who are going 1,000 times in a row to that. So this man said, it's not my job to beat the people, to punish them in hell. My job is to take them and bring them to hell. Then Maharaj justice gives the sentence, like asking to Chitragut, everything. My job is not this. Okay, then this man asks, is really true there is a hell? I want to see this during my life. So this man said, okay, I'll ask Suja Maharaj if you can go. After 2 minutes, that rich man really died. And so his friend said, okay, I'm bringing him to Jam Maharaj and I'll ask. And just like the Shastra explains about the Jamalai, in Srimad Bhagavatam explains about 28 kinds of hell in Srimad Bhagavatam. And other Puranas like Vishnu Purana explains about other hells also. Many kinds of hell. According to the sin that people make, how they suffer the sins, so much suffering and distress. So what I want to say is, people think, oh, who has seen hell? This all useless talk. Do whatever you want, just enjoy, just steal, do whatever you want. There's no second life. Hell doesn't exist. This is only for the pundits to get money. Some people think this. They don't have money, they are making this up. Your body will become fire, will become ashes. Doesn't matter. There's no next life. But no. So this is all described in the Vedas. So this shloka says, even if you follow the rules of Varnashram, if you don't worship Krishna, you'll go to the hell. If you don't, even if you're following Varnashram Dharma, if you didn't do Bhagavad Bhajan, you go to the hell called Raurav. Have to go. Is a shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam also. The person falls down. Yesterday he was speaking this Harikatha. Maharaj also, yesterday he told about the specialty of the Gyanis and the Bhaktas. The Gyanis, they do very hard, Kricha means very hard bhajan, austerities, not bhajan, sorry, very hard practices, controlling the senses, austerities, no. And through their knowledge, they think they're liberated, but they don't only think that in their mind, actually. You cannot attain liberation only through Gyan. Only through Gyan you cannot attain Mukti. If you follow Bhakti, then you can attain Mukti. The Gyanis think I became liberated because of the Gyan, but actually their intelligence is not purified. Even after doing hard sadhana, they are not liberated. So Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a shloka yesterday presented to you. What is the shloka? How the demigods, they are praising the bomb of Devaki. 10th canto of Bhagavatam. So the 22nd shloka of this Garbhastuti. Jaya Anya Aravindaksha. The demigods are saying, Hey Bhagavan, the Gyanis, oh Lord, lotus-eyed one, the Gyanis, they make so much austerities. And they think they're liberated, but actually, they are not really actually liberated. Why? Because they dissolve. They're not honoring your lotus feet. What is the fault of the Gyanis? They didn't take shelter of the feet of Bhagavan, and also they did not honor to Bhagavan. So this is an offense. Just like yesterday I told. What is the conception of the Gyanis? They think they're liberated. But actually, even if they go to a high position, because they don't have a support or shelter, they fall down. Just like yesterday I gave the example. If someone is like in a slack line, on a rope, walking on a rope, for how much time the person can stay walking on a rope, a rope on the air? Only for some time, like while he's balancing himself. But if he's taking support of something upper than him, he can be so long time in that rope, no problem, on that rope. So the Gyanis, they did not honor Bhagavan Krishna feet. They didn't take shelter of Bhagavan's feet. So this is their fault. So that's why they fall down. So the Gyanis fall down, but the devotees, they do not fall down. Why? Because the devotees, they take shelter of the lotus feet of Lord. That's why Hanumanji, he says, the Gyanis fall down, but the devotees don't fall down. Yesterday we described these kathas. So the Gyanis, they can get the mukti, get liberation from this world, the Gyanis. So mukti means they become detached from material things. Because actually the attachment is the root of our bondage. But because they are not taking shelter of the Lord, the Gyanis. But the devotees, they take shelter of the lotus feet of Lord, the Gyanis. So this shloka says, if you take shelter of the lotus feet of Bhagavan Vasudeva, the jiva will never fall down. In the Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Sanarottam Das Thakur describes, if you do the bhajan taking shelter of the lotus feet of Lord and Guru, never fall down. But if somehow you slipped, if you slip somehow, Bhagavan, what does he do? Or the Guru? He lifts you up. Bhagavan holds you by the hand, and whatever dirt you have in your body or some lama, some mud, because you fell down, maybe have some mud, so God cleans you and put him on his lap. So Bhagavan, he is Bhaktavatsalya, he is he has affection for his devotees. Is the quality of Lord. But the Gyanis, they are not devotees, so how can Lord have affection for them? So a special quality of Lord is Bhaktavatsalya. How many qualities Lord has? 64. One of these qualities is this, Bhaktavatsalya. Okay, yesterday was described. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Krishna is like the sun. So much light and illumination. But Maya is just like the darkness. And where is Krishna? Maya cannot be there. Where Krishna is present, Maya cannot stay there. Maya is far. Maya is shy and far from Krishna. Why Maya has shyness or is ashamed? Because Maya thinks I'm giving punishment to the sons and daughters of God. So Maya becomes ashamed and she becomes far. She's far. Where Krishna is there, Maya is far. So in Bhagavan so merciful. He says, if one time someone raise his arm and just say, Krishna, I'm yours. If once the person says this, if you pray to Lord Prabhu, I'm yours. So it's a poem Ramayana. Ramachandra himself is saying, when Vibhishan he came from Lanka and stayed with Ramachandra. This katha is very beautifully described in Ramayana. In the assembly of Vibhishan, where Indrajit and great persons were there, Ravana insulted Vibhishan and even like hit him and like slaps him or hit him. But Vibhishana told Ravan to kidnap someone's wife. This is the cause of the destruction of our dynasty of demons. Vibhishana explained very nicely the logic, but Ravana and Indrajit, they say he's against us. So Ravana said, and Indrajit, they are like against us. We are demons, rakshas. So our duty, by any means, have to enjoy. We don't follow any politics or ethics or moral. This very beautiful kata, Vibhishan, in this assembly, was giving good instructions to Ravan. Everybody gave good instructions to Ravan, but Ravan was not ready to accept any of these instructions. Yesterday I said that Mandodari, his wife, was giving so many instructions to Ravan about Ram, but Ravan was understanding everything opposite way. So when Vibhishana came to the feet of Ramachandra, Ramachandra asked Sugriva, so Sugriva said, look, he's a demon. It's not good for us to take Navibhishan with us. He's really like evil. Externally, he's coming with this kind of cloth, but actually he's an evil person. We should not take him in our side. But because Vibhishana was looking for shelter in the other side, the side of Ravana, when Ravana kicked him out. But Rama asked about Hanuman. Then Hanuman said, yes, Prabhu, I know this Vibhishana before, I see him before. He's your devotee, surely. When Hanuman entered Lanka, he was looking for Sita. Valmiki Ramayana describes very beautifully when Hanuman entered Ayodhya. He was searching for a Sita Devi, Hanuman. And then Hanuman saw that there was a house, a very beautiful place, where Vibhishana was. Midnight he was chanting the name of Ramchandra. So in the first door of his front door was written Ra, and the back door Ma. Those who do Krishna Bhajan are very clever. Those who do Krishna Bhajan are very clever. So people complain, oh, Vibhishana is singing the name of your enemy, Ram Nam. You see, even in his house, there is the name of Ram written in the walls. Even Ravana came himself to check. Ravana said, you taking the name of my enemy in your house. But Vibhishana told, no, Bhaiya, oh my brother. How can I take the name of your enemy? Ra means Ravan. Is there another warrior and strong person in these three names? And Ma, letter M, means Meghnad, your son. Meghnad. So only two persons very strong in this whole world, universe. You and your son. That's why I put Ra for honor you of Ravan. And Ma, because of Mandodari, like a wife of Ravana, or Meghnad, his son. Ravana said, oh yeah, this is right. Yes. Yeah, I see. So then Hanuman changed his cloth and met Vibhishan. And Hanuman met Vibhishan. And he saw really that Vibhishan was a Ram Bhakta. In that time, Vibhishan told one thing to Hanuman. Today, my bhajan sadhana is successful. Why? Because I'm seeing the devotee of Lord Ram. I can get everything by the darshan of the devotee, more than having the darshan direct of God. So, in Ramayana is written. There's a verse I was reading. That day you have the darshan of the Bhagavad Bhakta. It will not take so much time for you to have the darshan directly of Bhagavan. So in the same way, Hanuman told Prabhu, whatever gave them, I saw myself. Hanuman said that Vibhishana is your great devotee. Please accept him. Then Swayam Bhagavan Haram said, Bhagavan himself is saying, this is my vow that whoever one time comes to my shelter and surrenders and says, I am yours, I can give everything to the person. This is my word. If once you raise your hands and say, Jai Jai, Lalitastaka Rupa Goswami said what? Lalita Devi herself is saying, if once you take the name of Lalita, Lalita says, if one time you remember Srimati Radhika, Lalita Devi already puts you in her group, accepts you in her group. The Lalita describes, Rupa Goswami describes, Lalita, they will take you in her garden group. So beautiful. So somebody who has good intelligence, even if he's falling like karma jnana, another process, he will start worshipping Krishna. Like the sloka of Bhagavad also explains. Even if you do bhajan having desires, material desires, lust, even if you have material desires, if you do Krishna bhajan, in the end, Bhagavan will give you mercy. You will also give you Bhagavad Bhakti. Dhruva Maharaj explains, you know the story of Dhruva Maharaja. So Dhruva Maharaj, he was doing austerities and all, no? What was his goal? To be like the king, like to sit on the lap of the king, means like to be king also. So this was his goal. He did the hard austerities, Dhruva Maharaj, but in the end, he had darshan of Bhagavan. And Bhagavan told, Dhruva told Bhagavan, Prabhu, I don't want anything else. I don't want anything. Yes, you know. So Bhagavan said, Dhruva, you did so much austerities and renunciation. Ask for a blessing, whatever you want. But Dhruva, what did he say? Prabhu, I was looking for pieces of broken glass, but I found your lotus feet, which are rare even for great demigods. So please be merciful and give me this very rare bhakti to you. Only this I want. Then my life will be successful. If I have, the darshan of your lotus feet. What is these pieces of broken glass, material things, wealth, family, all these things? Nobody will go with you after death. So whatever we see in this material world, everything will stay here. That's why Dhruva Maharaj says, The darshan of your lotus feet is even rare for Brahma demigods, Prabhu. I don't want any benediction. Then Bhagavan any benediction. People like criticize me, they'll say, oh, a small boy went to do so much hard austerities and God didn't give anything to him. So no, Dhruv, I have to give you something. Okay, for 36,000 years, you will be a king without any problem. In the 36,000 years, you'll be king without. I'll prepare a special planet for you called Dhruva. So Dhruva for 36,000 years without any obstacle. No obstacle, he was ruling the kingdom. And then at the end, from the earth, he was ruling. This material world is called Marita Loka or Maraloka, material world like of death. But Dhruva just jumped, and went to Dhruva Loka. It's all described in the Hari Bhakti, explain the glories of the Katha of Dhruva Maharaj. So, if someone has some material desires and do bhajan of Bhagavan, Bhagavan will also give mercy to this person. What is the meaning? So why you worship other demigods and demigoddesses? Why the people they worship other demigods and demigoddesses? Because they have so many material desires, karma, lust, and also because their hearts got polluted with these desires. Sattva, Raja, and Tamagun is polluting people's hearts. That's why persons they worship gods and demigoddesses. Gita Bhagavan says, if somebody gives special mercy, sorry, if Bhagavan gives special mercy to someone, whatever your desire, God will satisfy the desires, but in the end, make you attain His abode. But if you worship other demigods, worship Bhagavan. So the darshan of Lord is infallible. Thank you. And if you have His darshan, all desires are also destroyed, and you get topmost bliss. Topmost bliss. In this way, in this world, the jivas are wandering here. And after the great fortune arises, by the influence of satsanga, the person starts doing Bhagavad Gita. We're all flowing the ocean of time. Who knows which direction you're going? When there's a great storm, like a hurricane, how many great trees they are uprooted by the storm and they're going to the rivers, into the ocean. Great trees, they are going here and there in the ocean by the waves of the ocean. And then maybe 2 or 3 of these trees, somehow they get in the beach. Várias árvores são levadas pela tempestade e estão no mar. So you take these trees who come into the beach and you cut and make a boat with them. And then you maybe cross a river with this boat made of this tree. So in the same way, in this material world, which is like ocean, the jiva is river of meeting and separation in this world. Everything happens by the desire of Lord. It's not necessary that again you will meet again or not. Just like Srimad Bhagavatam gives an example. If you take a bundle of grass, punhado de grão, and throw in the middle of the river. For one time, this bundle of grass will be together, but after each part of the grass will go to different ways. But to which way which grass goes, who knows? Maybe 2, 3 grasses they stay together, or maybe they meet again later. But it's not necessary. So in the same way, we're in this river of ocean of time, and these billions of jivas they're going here and there and wandering about. Sometimes we meet. It's not necessary that you all will meet. Everything's desire of Lord, meeting, separation. Everything happens by the desire of Lord. How we become together in the same place and then everyone goes away. Just like in the tree. There's a great tree in the park. And in this tree, there are many kinds of birds who are there together. They are making nests on the tree, and they're living on the tree. And early in the morning, what they are doing? They are going to different places to get food. But some come back and some don't come back after the day finishes. Maybe some are hunted by hunters. Some come back, some not. Sorry, then even in nighttime they're meeting each other and talking. Ching, 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 ching. The birds. Then again the next day they're flying and going away. So in the same way, these jivas in this world, they are hallucinated when the illusion of this Maya and gathering up into this ocean of time and again going away and then again meeting. You see, some people from Russia, some person from France, some from India, some from Brazil over here, according to the time. Later they will go to other places. Who knows where? Will they go or not? It's not necessary that again we'll meet or not. So this river of time, all of us, we are going to this river of time. So here is saying, it's river of time. River of time. What is saying this look? Akrurji. This is the study of Akrur. Okay, I'm finished. The time is over. Kamsa, he sent one by one of demons to kill Krishna in Vrindavan. But those demons who came, they never came back. Not even one. Putana and all the demons that Kamsa sent, none of them came back. That's why. Who was the last demon that Kamsa sent? Was the Keshi demon. He was the last. Keshi was the last demon. Came from Mathura. He was also killed, Keshi. So after the death of Keshi, Kamsa held an emergency meeting in his courtyards, in his court. All night they are imagining and saying what to do, what should we do? Thinking. So the great ministers told, hey Kamsa, listen one thing. If the snake is in her cave, her hole, even if you beat from outside, the snake will not die. What is how to kill the snake? You have to take her out from the cave. Then you can kill her. So what is the meaning? If Krishna continues staying in Vrindavan, You cannot kill him. That's why what should do then? Kamsa says. So the minister said, somehow bring Krishna Balaram from Vrindavana to Mathura. Then first we'll arrange everything for them. What? First we'll arrange the mad elephants and drunk elephants. And then also Chandani Mustik will wrestle. Chandani Mustik will wrestle with them. But if they also can cross that, all the armies and all the kings at the same time will meet and kill Krishna Balaram at the same time. Kamsa said, okay, this is good. But who would bring Krishna Balaram from Vrindavana to Mathura? He will not come. So they were thinking, okay, in Mathura, there's one person, Akrur. If we send Akrur, Akrur is a great intelligent person, he's also a minister. Akrur certainly will be able to bring them. Then in this assembly, Akrur was called to that assembly, and they told to Akrur, bring Krishna Balaram somehow. Okay, we're going to make some bow fire sacrifice here, the Dhanush Jagya, and invite Krishna Balaram to see this fire sacrifice of the bow. So invite them like this. Akrur is a devotee of Lord, he knows everything. Akrur stays in Mathura, but his mind, everything is with Krishna. So Akrur is thinking, I'm such a fallen person. I have no bhakti. Akrur thought, but I got this opportunity to have the darshan of Achyuta Bhagavan. Akrur thought, I should not go because helping the adharma, the irreligiosity. But the Akrur then thought, if someone's death time comes, then the person does these bad things. So if the time of the death comes for someone, the person inside the cave of the snake, like Ravana, Kamsa, he was calling Krishna actually because it was the time of his death. Krishna had to kill him. So Akrur thought, okay, came the time of the death of Kamsa. That's why Akrur thought, oh, Kamsa is calling the time to him, like the time of the death. So then Akrur decided to go. Before he was not, he said, no, I cannot help the irreligiousness. But then he changed his mind. He said, oh, it's time for the death of Kamsa. So by the time, the jivas are wandering in many different places. So Akrura thought, of course I'll go. At least I'll have the Bhagavad Darshan. Is the topmost thing. Mahaprabhu is saying, in this way, wandering in this river of time by some reason. If you have Sukriti, with the fruit of the Sukriti, get Sadhusanga. And then you have Rati for Lord. All whatever we read from the Bhagavatam, what is the essence? How to get Sadhusanga. Without Sadhusanga, we cannot attain to Lord. From all the context, there's only all the Harikatas, there is only one goal: how to attain sadhusanga. When will you do the sadhusanga? When we become, our samsara becomes less, like your, nobody will do sadhusanga. When our desire, material desires decrease our material desires, then we'll do the sadhusanga. So there's story of the Muchukunda king also. Tomorrow we speak this katha. Now at the time, Maharaj will speak with his nectarian words. He will give us the bliss of his Harikatha. Here I stop my speech.